Hey yo friends, it's Dita from What the Duck Savings. Welcome back to a Monday video. Today is the day we do our Build-A-Bank Banking Monday. So thank you for hanging out with me for a few minutes. This shouldn't take too long. It's usually one of my shorter videos, so we're going to get right into it. First thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and get my daily scratcher done. So at the beginning of every video, I roll and scratch a little bit on a chosen scratcher. This time around, I am working on this March 2026 YouTube BFF membership freebie from Eva over at Budget Your Life. It's manifesting wealth, and boy, aren't we trying to do that. So far we've made some good headway on this one. We've got 3 more to go. Ooh, 3 more to go, and our new month is coming up on us. That's very, very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and get to rolling. For the money that I am able to save up using these scratchers, my original intent was to put them straight into my emergency fund, but I'm reworking things a little bit, trying to cover some bases that I previously ignored, or just, I have these set little things that I'm doing, like my 1 month ahead, my dreams to come true, my long-term challenges, and I've let a few things that, come up every month kind of slip by the wayside. So I want to make sure that I'm putting money aside for that. So I'm attacking a few of them, and part of that is with this. So let's go ahead and get to rolling. Those are very long drawn out way to say let's roll. So let's go ahead. We've got 3 left. Let's roll a 3-sided die, and that is 1. So we're going to go ahead and scratch number 1. Ooh, that is a 3. That is actually quite perfect, because I do allocate about $20 a week to go towards this scratcher, and I had $3 left. I did bring a bit more than 3 just in case. But we will go ahead, we will drop these 3, and then on my video for Thursday, for Minty Thursday, we'll finish this up because that will be a new pay period. So we can finish this one up, add it to the end of the month till, and move on to a brand new scratcher. So awesome. Thank you, Miss Eva, for this. It's definitely going to help me save another $40 towards my next big thing, savings. So okay, so today is Banking Monday. Today is the day we're working in our Build-A-Bank 90 Days Locked In. I'm going to pull 7 cards. I am going to add them to whatever envelope they belong in, and then we'll mark it off on the tally sheet. We are working towards 90 days locked in on this. We are at the very end of cycle 2, which is very exciting. In fact, I roll for the entire week. It is Monday, so I've got 7 rules to do, but only 2 of those are going to be on this cycle. So that is very exciting. This time I'm going to keep it separated. The first 2 I will make sure keep separated from the rest. That way I can tally it up appropriately. And then we also need to pull, let me back up a little bit. This is the Build-A-Bank Academy 90 Days Locked In. This is from GB over at Income Babes. She has a very large and successfully popular system called Build-A-Bank, and it contains much more than this. But for the next 90 days, we were just working in a very condensed and streamlined version of Build-A-Bank. And this is just to dedicate us to saving money for 90 days. So that's the whole point of it, is to put something aside for 90 days. This is just the vehicle, the mechanism that's going to help us have fun doing it. So if you have any questions about Build-A-Bank, there are a lot of us bankers out there. If you have any questions about Build-A-Bank, please head on over to Income Babes. GB has some amazing videos that explain it perfectly, and it's just fun to watch her play. So definitely go check her out. And hello to all my fellow bankers. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. We're at the end of cycle 2, going into cycle 3, and that is fantastic. So I'm very excited about that. What I'm going to go ahead and do, though, is because we are so close to starting the next cycle, where is my cycle cards? They're usually, oh, they are in here. Hello. Okay, there is my cycle 3 card. I'm going to go ahead and leave that out because we are actually doing a few days in cycle 3. So let's go ahead and pick some cards. Now these cards kind of drive the heart of the Build-A-Bank system because they kind of cover all of the different areas in Build-A-Bank. But for now, we're just going to pick 7 and then see where that puts us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. We are done with that for right now. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit. So the last cycle I saved $90, which is amazing. Let's go ahead and put these down. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's roll a 6-sided dice to see which one I'm going to start with, and that is a 1. Nice and easy. Boop, boop, and now we can roll for the rest. So the first card is an angry customer. Well, no, I've learned to thank my angry customers for coming and helping me to save money because they have saved me quite a bit. So for the angry customers, I'm going to roll to see how many times. Of course, it's 3. Of course, on the 3-sided dice, we got 3. So where is my marker? Let's do blue for the last 2. So that's going to be 3, 6, and 9 on that one. So I need to put this off to the side. That goes in the back. I'm bringing $40 and I'm hoping it will get me through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ooh. Okay. And that is going into angry customers. Sad how I just was able to go right to that one, huh? And because this is still part of cycle 2, I'm going to just put it in here with the rest of cycle 2's money. There we go. And that one is done. Put that there so that we know it's for cycle 2. And we'll roll a 6-sided dice again. Oh, fail. Roll fail. That is a 2. All right, we can balance that angry customer off with a happy customer. So let's roll 1. Oh my gosh. Guess that's okay. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay, so that is going to be it for our... Let me go ahead and take this out. I should be marking these off as they go. So we had 9 on the last roll and 1 on that one. And that was a happy customer. There we go. Now put it with the rest of the happy customer money. And now this one is done because we have finished cycle 2, which is very exciting. And now we're moving on to cycle 3. Actually, I should put this like this. All right. I'm still trying to get the hang of this, guys. Okay, so that was in cycle 2. Now we are moving on to cycle 3. Let's get a 5-sided dice in here. We're doing number 4. That's this one. Another angry customer. Awesome, awesome. 1. Okay, not so angry, I guess, but we will take that $3. 1, 2, and 3. Going into angry, and I am putting this in the front pocket so I know that it's going to the new cycle. That is a 3. Okay, we are down to 4, so we can move on to our 4-sided dice. That is a 4. happy customer. You know what? Let's crank this up a little bit and use a 6-sided dice. A 1. We still got a 1. Okay. Apparently this is a very low income day, and I'm okay with that. I'm a-okay with that. So we will take this 1, put it with the happy customers. Goes in the front pocket for a new cycle. Mark it on our tracker. You know, sometimes they are just low rolls, and that is a-okay. That is just a-okay. Back to okay, back to a 3-sided die. That is a 1, and that is another angry customer. Let's go. Let's go, angry. Okay, that's more like it. 3, 6, and 9. Thank you so much for helping me save. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Excellent. This starts our new pocket. There we go. So we're adding a 3. Oh, no, that's not a 3. That's a 9. I'll clean that up later. That's more like it. Okay, so we are down to our last 2 rolls. Okay, if it's, let's just do the 4-sided. If it's, that's not 4. If it is even, it's a 1. It is even. No, if it's even, it's a number 2. If it's odd, it's number 1. My goodness. Okay, so we are doing number 2. This is till number 2. Let's see how many we are going to roll. You know what? What's the worst that could happen? That's the worst that could happen. That. Oh. Okay, that's $2. We're filling all 6. That's what I get. I was feeling sassy. What's the worst that could happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Holy moly. Okay, we like till work, though. We do like being in the tills, so look at the glass half full. Gotta look at that glass half full. So this is magical $12. Whoa. Okay, and this is the last one. This is retirement. Roll a die or assign an amount to each icon. So there's going to be no icons. It's just going to be a dice roll. My goodness. And that is a 3. So we will take that 3. This is $3, and that's going to go right into our departments. Awesome. Let's add our tally here. So today we are at $27. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 19. Yep. Am I right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $28. Well, okay then. Yes, because I have $2 left over. Wow. Guess I shouldn't have been so cocky, but I am really glad to have saved the money. So it's win-win. It is absolutely a win. So we are on to, we are working hard, getting a nice fat start to our cycle 3. We can also mark off cycle 2 because that is complete. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 90 days locked in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, all I know is we are in cycle 2. Working on cycle 3. That is very exciting. And we can put this back. Love this. So this 90 days locked in is also going to go into my progressive savings. That is where I'm saving it for the next big thing. Throughout the year, I commit to doing certain events with different people, and then I probably forget about them. So I needed to get some catching up on an event that's coming that we've got tickets that we are buying tickets for, have bought tickets for. So that is definitely something that's happening. And this is going to be huge because I'm not going to have to worry about where the money's coming from. It's already going to be saved up. So this goes to cycle 2. I'm going to pull all the money that we've saved thus far. I'm going to put it in my end of the month pouch. I still owe Scrooge about $12 coins, and I've got to go to the bank to get more. So I will do that at the end as well. But we are done with Build a Bank for today. We've got cycle 3 started nicely. We've got cycle 2 finished. And we are making some great savings, guys. So I highly encourage you, if you just want a fun way to save up, definitely go hit up GB over at Income Babes. Check it out. And then head over to the school platform. She's hosting all the bankers over there where we can stay in touch and celebrate our savings and commiserate when we've had one too many angry customers or, heaven forbid, been hit by the robbers, which they're still in here. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have got a great week, start off to your week. I am having a great start to my week, so let's just keep it going, shall we? I will see you guys in the next video. That should be Thursday for Minty Thursday, and we will finish this month out strong. So thank you so much. This is for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!